Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second down, another run with Taylor. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Olave, 54 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
rifles one and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the run is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches push their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Brandon Smith picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Extra point by York is up and good. And a round is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Etienne bringing in another one. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Wilson's got it complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
70 Lions, 19 Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors, 70.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So we're at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the lonely way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Screenplay, here's Etienne. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confident as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And Wilson with it, complete.
Shout to me. I can hear you.
Almost all the way way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move.
Hell no. 10. After I get 100, nigga. What is you talking about?
Pass incomplete.
Hey, after I get 100, I look bad last night. Hey, listen. Hey, I look bad last night.
Couldn't be made on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He lets this one
come here, man.
Come
here. Oh, come here.
Incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it.
Tell JOC I wasn't what he was looking for.
And now it brings up 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receiver hurts.
Woo, I don't know, but he better quit.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about.
Somebody tell JOC he did it wrong.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off.
They watching it as it happened. You watching it broadcast.
On the pickup is a fake punt, fooled everybody. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. Just more of the same.
Yeah, the tall receivers, they ain't even got to be fast. They go get it. And you got them fast-ass corners out there, and they tall.
Running left, Taylor. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Niggas tapping the top of their head on
Marston. Now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Yeah, you need them, bro. You need them on this game. And you got to have them with some burners.
But that's about all. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Oh, sauce that dude, though.
To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone.
Take my foot off his brother's neck, man. I'm going to slow down. This is my last one.
Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go.
Man, you embarrassed the fuck out of me on Facebook, on everything. Somebody got to feel it.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonathan Taylor.
Sleeping on them. We sleeping on them.
And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the the final seconds of this third quarter.
I gave them niggas goddamn Joey Bosa. Whatever Bosa I had. He gone. They can have him.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
I ain't gonna lie. I tried to get Josh Allen, bro. I put up all my X factors in there. That shit did not move. Yeah, bro. I tried Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, that jump was.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Who that?
Fields it right around the goal line.
Yeah, see, listen, I ain't good with tight ends.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull it out of their hat. And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Hey, bro, I'm putting the 2 clock on because his brother said something to me. That's my nigga for real. Said, bro, get off of him. Come on, bro, get off of him. My mama gonna send me out there to help jump you, bro. Leave that nigga alone.
Down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
A.J. Epinesa rushing in there and hitting him for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give to Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only
been
get
running
back
that
to the
same
line of
defense
scrimmage.
all game.
2nd and 10 coming up.
He's making sure I don't run on him. But he don't know that defense give up mad passes.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting
he in
with
the
his running
3-4.
backs every year in the offseason.
What's the name?
As many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
You might as well just let me run the ball.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got
Lamar.
at the end there very quickly to make that
Something
play.
wrong with this red joystick.
Train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The red one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
It is like go on his own.
Once more with Taylor.
Like,
and here's another tackle made at
it's
the
going
line.
to the
So
left
they're
or to the
converging
right.
well on the football now. 2 runs for a net
he
gain
said
of
pull the
nothing.
sticks
Now
up.
here's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, what the hell?
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film
burgers.
session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about the good plays, and they actually fast through to the time. It was good. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take
I got to
the 3
score on
and
you
they've
one more
had
time,
that lead.
man. 'Cause I need to win by 2.
But you and I both know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, let's go. He added. Oh, no. The camera fucked up. Who knows?
Well, partner, I got to tell you.
Brandon Smith, he a linebacker from the Carolina Panthers.
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This is
I be knowing my
performance to watch.
And I think it's hard
he's
at this
6'4"
point
with 88 speed.
identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis.
Remember I was playing you earlier. I was picking you off of Brandon Smith.
And it's been ugly from the get-go. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up.
If I had Chin and Smith, oh, it'd be a problem.
Oh, Wilson gonna throw. And he's got it. And he's
they going.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Look, y'all see, look how the thing doing on the
They
zone.
just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in
Everybody
every
is
way. And
stopping
plays
the
like
run
that
with
across
that
all
little
phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there, second down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Yeah, you know that, bro.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Fuck. I ain't, man.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
I already had pushed X, but it was already turned.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You stop my run, I stop his run.
Insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something.
Yeah, he got down in the field goal range by mistake, man. I tried to stop him, but he got there. That nigga scared. Look.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down.
That nigga scared, boy.
Big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation,
hey, that nigga went cut in front of me.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big.